So this video will just be me explaining uh, some experiments I've done. Still a bit sick, but all well rather than that. But the sort of experiments I've been doing is I'm almost done with the Atomic Habits book. I swear I'm almost done, and I've used that. So whenever I am on my phone, whenever I am going upstairs, because I don't eat like dinner with my family, it's weird, but I don't because I have my own food. Sometimes I eat with the family, but you know what I'm saying. So usually I make sure that my phone has, I wait to charge the phone until I have to go upstairs, because that means I can watch I can watch some entertainment while I eat, but I have to charge it. So to charge it, I need to be at the kitchen tables. So I need to stand. So standing up is a bit healthier. And whenever I'm on the phone, and usually when I'm on the phone in this room, I stand up. I can't go in the bed, I can't sit down, I need to stand up. And I've done the same with reading, um, when I'm reading, and I'm not. It depends. If I'm doing school, I'm allowed to sit here and do the Mac and have stuff here, but I'm gonna try to whenever I'm reading nonfiction or whatever, I'm gonna try and see if I can stand up for a while, because other than that it will be a lot of sitting down and stuff, and just don't like it, and I think my knees and the rest of my body will appreciate me more if I just keep on standing. So the only thing I did here was trying to make two habits collide in a good way, sort of, and make some habits unattractive. So being on the phone becomes unattractive when I have to always stand up, and it's very easy to be on the phone for a while when you're so comfortable, in your bed, seat, or whatever. And yeah, so, and now I'm sort of multitasking with standing up while I eat food, right? So, I'm already, sitting a lot doing school. I haven't done any or too much school today, but you get the idea, and playing a lot of guitar as well. So my voice is destroyed. I don't know what it is. But yeah, you get the idea, and now I'm on the last chapter, I think, on the book, and it sort of told me something, where you have two jars with some marbles or pebbles or whatever it is, paper clips, wherever. It's full on this one, and it's empty here. But for each task of that sort of goal, or each goal you sort of do in that, or each task you do in that goal, or let's say I want to read 30 minutes on, let's say, a nonfiction book. And for each 30 minutes, I will put a paperclip or whatever that is in that jar. One of those equals 30 minutes, and I will put it on in that jar. And then I will continue doing that for each 30 minutes. This is an example, but I'm doing this on my notes. And then let's say at the end of the week, I would then sort of see and look at how big of a change, or how much I've actually done, because visually, when you can sort of see it, that is very Norwegian. But when you can visually see the less negative, or the negativity, or the positivity, when you can see, like, yeah, when you can visualize sort of and see, um, the habit, your habit, what sort of impact that has on you, it has a bigger impact, or it has some, you know, yeah, it has some sort of impact on you. Yeah, I said that too many times. But yeah, let's say toothpicks. This was empty. And I'm imagining, let's say that for each 10 minutes, um, for each toothpick, that's 10 minutes of reading a book. If that was the end of the week, I would be very happy because that's a lot of toothpicks. And therefore, I should feel proud. But if this looks very empty, it becomes weak, this box of toothpicks. It becomes embarrassing. It becomes like, oh shit, is that really how many times or how many minutes I read this entire week? So you get what I'm going with this, right? So that is what I'm sort of trying to do, and it becomes almost a game, right? um yeah, it becomes a game where you sort of, and that makes it a bit more fun, and it's maybe, makes it easier to sort of, I'm gonna prove that jar wrong or whatever. I'm going to fill this up. I'm going to create a good habit of reading, and then blah blah blah, right? So I think that habit will do very, very good. And I need to sneeze. Give me give me 2 seconds. And I got the hiccups as well, Jesus. Okay, I don't have to sneeze anymore, I think. My eyes watery. But yeah. And when, let's say, I did I did some all right good amount of reading today, and when I was writing it down, each emoji, each emoji of, let's say, this one equals 30 minutes of reading, and it was, I think, three or four. No, I think it was three emojis, and one on the guitar emoji, and one on the school emoji. And then I looked and I looked and it gives you sort of, yeah, a visual, and it gives you you can see it. So yeah, it just told me, okay, good amount of reading, so little school today, really, not that much. Look at the veins though. Bam. So little, as well as guitar. I was supposed to do this and that, right? So it becomes, yeah. And I'm going to just, reset that weekly thing. So yeah, therefore it's weekly. But yeah, sometimes you are not going to be able to do that because of, let's say, emergencies or whatever. Things are going to happen. You're going to go on vacation or whatever. Fine, but you have to make sure that you'll at least keep the habits somewhat there, right? Try to make sure that you're reading something, or trying to do some sort of school, whatever, or some musical theory, whatever, right? Just make sure that, you have the habit in mind, and it's sort of clocking in like it should be, right? And then you can go back to actually doing it, when you get back. Actually make sure that it doesn't become like a second day off, because that thing where you don't do it the second time, that becomes a habit as well, a bad habit. So you have to make sure it's good. That was it for today, guys. I think the title will be experimenting my habits. There we have it. Hope you had a good day. Hope you will have a good day. I wish you the best. As always, have a laugh, have a smile, and be kind. I will see you tomorrow. I will go to the gym early. I will go to the city. I will buy myself deodorant because I need some. And yeah, I will try to do the experiment again. Take care, guys. Goodbye.